What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Lord Knossos. I think that's how you pronounce it, gameplay. And today we're going to be talking about a very aggressive build that I've been running for him, more of a brawler type build. So let's head over and let's talk about it. So this is the build that I'm currently using, and this is a build that I really much enjoy. And I kind of have it laid out in a very interesting and specific way, primarily for Clash, but it works in Rush as well, of course. So the start out that we get here is from the Taurus, right? Hold, throw, spear, area, slows enemies. And for the level 2 upgrade, hold, right click per hit reduces the cooldown. So basically, I'm trying to get that right click up as much as possible so that I can slow the enemies that I need to slow in order to try to move in and do the things with Lord Knossos that I need to do. Next up is going to be the F. So it's a self boost, which is the bull rush. Gain 20% movement speed whenever you trigger that, and then it increases your temporary health whenever you do trigger that. So I like to throw that out there whenever I actively hit someone with a slow to try to close that gap a little bit faster, especially if my stamina is a little bit lacking, and then be able to do some pretty significant damage because it does increase your attack speed there. For level 5 and 6, I do have the on hit buffs basic attack damage, and then on kill doubles damage. So this could be changed out. Of course, you could sprint and it applies a bleed, and then you can get the cracked armor or the increased bleed damage on hit. If you really wanted to get in there, do some damage, and then allow to do some tick damage over time, or you could remove this and on hit refreshes basic attack buff, the shrapnel horn. So you can kind of play around with that primary attack if you wanted to, but this is kind of what I went with so that I could try to get as much damage out as humanly possible. For the level 7 and 8 upgrade, whenever you activate the Q, a stronger second melee attack increases the cooldown, and on hit buffs basic attack damage. I primarily use this as an escape mechanism, right? Because you're going to charge forward. So I don't really use it as an offensive ability all that often unless someone's trying to capture an orb or something like that. But I do like to use this as an escape. And whenever you get, the on-hit buffs basic attacks, and then the stronger second melee attack increases the cooldown. So, it's nice to be able to do that if you needed to. It allows you to get in and do some nice little burst damage if you're using it that way. But like I said, I like to use it as more of an escape. Coupled that, of course, with the bull rush ability, so that if I need to get out, I can get out. And then if I'm getting chased, then I can hit them with the right click so that I could chuck some spears and try to slow them down there. For the last upgrade path here, for level 9 and 10, we do have Bloody Minded, so gains immunity and recovers faster from daze, and then passive buff, healing, and health regen. I like to give him a little bit of health. I like to give a little bit of HP regen that allows, some really cool stuff to happen there. And for the talent, I do have the boost the chuck damage and ignores armor, and for Clash on hit damage ignores armor. So that's kind of like what I like to go with there. You could change this around a little bit to where you can boost the damage and range of your Q here, or you can adjust it to where you increase the duration of the F for the bull rush, which would not be a bad thing, right? And basic attacks during that you gain focus, so Fury might be better. I do have this set up primarily as like a right click spear chuck build loadout, but I may change it actually to that Fury loadout for that Fury talent, so that I can try it to see how that feels overall. And I'm actually going to change it right now, so the next time that I play him, I will try that out. And the way that I, like I said, have this built out is so that I can get in, do a ton of damage, and then try to get out as quickly as humanly possible. And I like to use the right click as a way to slow the enemies. I like to use the Q and the F to try to close the gap if I can, or at least save one of them as an escape mechanism, since he doesn't have a traditional escape mechanism, even though he is more of a brawler type of character. I do like this loadout a lot. There's a couple of things that I wish that they would kind of change around with some of this stuff. Like, it would be really cool if you could change the gore just a little bit to make it more of an escape ability as opposed to this like offensive ability. Make it more of like a movement where maybe you gain stamina back. It doesn't do as much as like launching enemies or increases, different effects and things like that. If you were able to like do it further to increase the range of it and then also give some stamina regen whenever you trigger it, then it would be like almost a perfect ability for this like brawler slash like glass cannon, assassin, quote unquote assassin build. I know that Lord Knossos is more so a tank than anything else, but I do like playing him as a tank that also has a lot of potential to get in, do high damage, and get out. I think that that's a very interesting playstyle for me. So it would be cool if they would go in and change gore up just a little bit. I think that why do they not have the ability to launch enemies as part of the thing, right? As part of the ability itself, because you're actively charging in and hitting someone with your horn. So it should apply a little bit of knock up, but why not allow you to gain more knock up on one of the upgrade paths, whereas the other one removes the knock up, increases the range, and gives you some stamina back. That's the only thing about Lord Knossos that I would change, and that's something, honestly, that I feel about a lot of the tank characters in the game, is because they have some really, really good abilities, and they have some really, really good utility, but a lot of them don't have a lot of movement abilities to get out of certain situations, except for Margrave. Margrave has some amazing, ways to get out of things, but whenever you trigger it, depending on how deep you are into a team fight, you may not be as successful as you want to be whenever you're trying to escape. But that's currently how I like to play Lord Knossos. I do like the character a lot. I do like a lot of things that you can do with the character, the damage output, the way it's kind of a hybrid assassin slash brawler slash tank character. Lots of HP, lots of speed, lots of stamina. It would just be cool if they would change that one thing up with gore. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. What are your thoughts on Lord Knossos, and are there any things that you would do to actively change the character or change any of the abilities that the character has? If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. Lastly, on Thursdays and also on Sundays, I will be streaming here on YouTube. So if you're interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys. They're attacking our wall. No!
I like how they have like where the fights are happening at. I do like that. Oh,
I just got turned into a snowman.
oh, I just got froze, right? Oh. Just about. Oh my god. No! I can't upgrade my character anymore, I guess.
It auto upgrades based on the loadout that you have.
Oh, okay.
Oh, back out. Whenever it breaks, it like auto ends the attack moment.
Oh, on top of me. And she still killed me. Like, damn.
They're going after our thing over here on B, I think. Maybe not. No, they're in the mid. Okay.
One just jumped off the map.
You got one right here, Garbo. Got turned into a snowman.
I'm probably about to die. It won't let me run, please. It wouldn't let me run.
See, and then it starts closing off certain parts of the map. So now the one side of the map that we've been fighting on is blocked off now.
Okay. That's wild.
Yeah. So the map changes dynamically based on how things are going, things like that. I'm gonna, let's see. Stuck. I might be dead here. Gotta back out and get some health. I'm gonna die. What the fuck killed? Oh, it was that bitch.
Damn, did 0 damage to him.
I'm upgrading our creature. It should harvest faster. I'm going to try to go to A and upgrade that creature as well, if I can. No, I don't have that creature on my loadout.
Oh, I'm dead here, right? I gotta get the fuck out of here. Whoa. Whoa, Nelly.
Let's smack this little bitch up. There we go.
It's time to strike down.
I don't have enough HP to go in on this. It's alright, it looks like we've got it. Yep. Now that's way better, right?
Yeah, I like that one. He's fun. By the way, I don't even know who I play, but he's fun. HK. Father.